Hello, I'm Ben Bamboozle, and apologies if I look a bit rough, mainly because I am. It's 8:30, I just got out of bed, getting ready to go out. I'm going to do a little delivery video, 9 till 5, what a way to make a living, to see if I can actually make a living. I'm just having my breakfast, which this morning is consisting of a Huel chocolate shake. I do normally like an omelette for breakfast, but I'm short on time, so I'm going to have this, pull some clothes on and get out there in sunny Worthing and see if we can scratch a living. Sorry for the noise, there's like a road sweeper outside. I've got the supplies for the day. I've got a bottle of water, another Huel protein shake banana, and 2 Huel bars. One's like the chocolate one, one's the not so nice one without chocolate chips, and it's okay. So yeah, hopefully that'll keep me fueled or hueled. So time is 8:55. I've got a full battery, fully charged up. I've reset the trip to 0. And let's go online. There we go, it's showing not busy Deliveroo. I haven't got a Just Eat shift at the moment. Let's go online with Uber. Make sure. Where are we? What's it doing? What is Uber doing? Offline, yep, I know I'm offline. Nope, I'll come back to this. Uber's crashed. Flying start so far. Okay, right, I'll be back, 1 second. Take 2, try that again. It's 8:56 now. Able to go online. Make sure I'm on the... yep, I'm on the bicycle delivery, that's good. Right, go online. What I've got to do. I took these things, yet I've got my helmet on. It's not really t-shirt weather, this weather at the moment. Yep, let's go. Come on. Right, we're online. I've just realised something I forgot from the house, my headphones. I might pop back and get those. And let me just check my Just Eat. Got a schedule, got run at 12 o'clock till 4. We might use that. 50p extra boost it's paying as well. But nothing this morning. Right, I'm going to go and get my headphones. It's now 10 minutes past 9. I'm at Broadwater, Cricketers Parade, opposite KFC. Obviously that's not open yet, but you've got Subway, Costa Coffee, Starbucks here. I'm not planning on doing any McDonald's orders, so I'm hoping we'll get some coffee orders. Just got my headphones in, as you can see. It was looking reasonably sunny. The forecast has improved for today, but the rules are that no McDonald's, and if it rains I'm going home as well. I've seen a couple of drivers so far as well. Still not busy, but it is Friday, so in theory it should be, but it has been very poor lately for delivering, as you know if you've watched any of my other videos. There's the bike, all ready to roll, ready for action. The battery on it's big enough, should last me all day, no problem. I mean, I reckon I could get easily 70 miles out of a charge, easily, possibly more. What I tend to do is when I've not got an order, I just ride it on eco mode, because obviously there's no great rush to get around, and then when I get an order I have it on tour mode. By the way, thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed to my channel already. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't already, please do the same. I've been making a few delivery videos lately. I'm still doing my Magic and Punch and Judy, obviously. I was supposed to have a gig this evening doing one of my race nights in Bognor Regis, but unfortunately they've had to cancel. So I'm out delivering today instead. I'm off on holiday tomorrow to Benidorm, so I'm going to make some videos from there as well, so check those out. But it'd be nice if I could earn a few quid today to help pay towards the holiday. Although actually, as luck would have it, we had so many euros left over from our last trip. It was so cheap there that we haven't actually had to exchange any more money, and I paid for the holiday a few months ago, so in theory it's not going to cost me anything once I get there. Although again that'll depend how much beer and kebabs I eat. Atlanta's just taken Izzy to nursery school, and I think she's going to be over delivering in Bognor Regis today. Although I think she's having her I always get it wrong, her eyelashes done, not her eyebrows. You don't have eyebrow extensions, do you? You have eyelashes extension. I don't really like them. They look a bit like spider's legs, but she likes them, so she's having that done today for our holiday. And then I think she'll be delivering over there as well. On Uber, I managed to mess up. The other week they sent a thing for the photo reminder. I thought it was the security check where you have to take a selfie and it makes sure that it's you that's delivering, but it turned out that it was my updated profile photo, and we were in Primark at the time. Atlanta was doing some clothes shopping and I was stood in Primark, so I didn't smile or anything, so I've got the most horrific looking profile photo. As you can see, done 3,841 deliveries since I started in 2020, 99% satisfaction rate, and why I deliver when not performing my Ben Bamboozle magic show. Favourite foods, pizza. Here's my other things here, 280, quick and efficient. Does anybody bother doing these anymore? I don't even know. I hate their rating system on Uber. I think that report of an item damage was a coffee that had leaked at McDonald's, which the packaging isn't really any fault of mine. I hadn't spilt the drink, it had just, where the lid was put on loose, as I was riding along on the bike, it had just vibrated or come over the top of the cup. So it's a bit unfair really that obviously the delivery driver always gets the blame for everything. Anyway, I've been told that I complain a lot too much. I spend my life whinging by Atlanta, so I'm going to try not to complain too much today. Come on, Deliveroo. I've got faith in Deliveroo. So here we are, up near Broadwater. There's quite a few places. Oh, I forgot the co-ops online as well. We could get a co-op order potentially. What's this? I'm not sure what's... Oh, there's another co-op over here where my thumb is. I can't remember what else is over there now. I don't know what those dots are online there. I know there's KFC's over there and the fish and chip shop, but I can't see either of those are being open unless they've left their tablet on. A few more things over Lancing Way now. I don't know what this one is down here either. Definitely more new places going on all the time, which is good news for us. Right, the first order is in, and it is for £7.31, going a hell of a distance from Starbucks, which is right behind me, where you see the fork there, going all the way over to... Oh my god, that is a long way. Shall I take that? I'm going to see. If it's a lot of coffees, I might drop that, because that is a long way to be riding with coffee. That is got to be... That's Angmering. That's got to be 3 miles at least on the bicycle. Let's have a look. I decided to reject that one. It was 2 cups, 2 lattes and a sandwich or something, but I don't think that's fair on the customer on a bicycle. For me to, it was going to be over 3 miles. Let's see, it was near Worthing Rugby Club. Worthing, which is not in Worthing, it's actually in Angmering. Rugby Club. Brownstone Lane, Angmering, which is, crikey, that's 5.1 miles. I mean, that's ridiculous on a bicycle. 5.1 miles to get it with 2 cups of coffee. And I know the thermal bags are good, but that'll be cold by the time you get there. That says 30 minutes, 30-minute bike ride. If the coffee's bouncing around in the back of the bag, there's no chance you would get those there in any reasonable condition, and it'd be lukewarm at the most by the time it gets there. That's crazy. That's more like it. I've got an Uber coming for Starbucks now, just going down the road, £3.90, so we'll take that. That's a bit more like it. Don't even have to get on the bike to get to this one, just got to cross the road. There it is. Ready to go? 23 minutes in already from the first order, getting prepared. It only took about 2 minutes to get ready, and it is 0.9 miles, 7-minute ride to get there. That order's dropped off, nice and easy. One slight issue, it's now chucking it down with rain and I've got absolutely soaked already. It feels like I've wet myself. So now I'm hiding underneath this nice big tree and wondering what to do. Do I go home? I did say my rule was any rain and I'm off. I'm just going to check the forecast and see what's happening. My trousers got drenched and I got a wet head as well. There's a bit of rain coming across, as you can see. Stop it blowing around. It's supposed to be windy. There's going to be showers, I think. I'm undecided as of yet. We'll see if any orders coming. I think it's actually stopped already. But my poor trousers, as you can see. These shoes got soaked the other week as well. It took me a week to dry them out. The other thing when it's raining, I don't know if anybody else has had this, but the Deliveroo bags seem to leak. I think the zip around the top part of the bag, where you can put stuff in the top, which I never even use. I think the water just pours in through those zips. The zips aren't waterproof at all. Not as good as the old bag. I think that's a bit of a design fault with them. So again, if it gets too bad, I can't really stay out with food getting wet. I had it once. When I was doing the £1,000 week challenge. It was raining. I think I picked up a KFC and their bags. Whilst they're very biodegradable, the slightest bit of water and they just basically disintegrate. I got to a customer and tried to lift the bag up and the bag had virtually disappeared. I'm going to head back Broadwater way, so if I'm going to get any orders, that's where I'm going to get them. And then see how it goes with the weather. That's also near where we live as well, so if it carries on I can just go home. Back in Broadwater, decided to use the bench which is under the tree. Well, there's a lot of pigeon poo on it, hopefully I don't get pooed on. That'll be just my luck. Very old Vauxhall Cavalier opposite, look at this. I remember my mum and dad had a red one of these when I was a kid. It was an absolutely crap car, broke down all the time. It's got to be a few years old. Just had a look, it's L-Reg, so next year it'll be 30 years old, that car. Blimey. I wonder how many miles it's done. I've been sat here for a while, 10 o'clock on the dot, and orders come in for one that I've not been to before. Tesco Express Goring Way. I don't think that's the big Tesco's. Or is it? No, I don't think it is. And it doesn't actually show what's on the order either. It's on Uber. It's paying £4.36. It's... How far is it to get there? Let's just see how far it is to get there. Crikey, 3.2 miles to get there. Shall I do it? Where is it? I might give it a go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get there. 14 more minutes of cycling. I'm hoping it's not too much stuff that I can't fit in the bag, else I'll be very annoyed. I got halfway there, it's raining again, so I put my hood up with my helmet on top. And I forgot I'd left Deliveroo on, so I got Deliveroo come in for a double Sainsbury's for £5 something, and I'm right by Sainsbury's, so it sort of makes sense to take that one because I'm still a fair distance off the Tesco's one. So I'm going to go to Sainsbury's instead on Deliveroo. It's a double. Hopefully it's not too much stuff again. Well, that's a doddle. 2 packets of cigarettes from Sainsbury's, so that's nice and easy to carry. I wish there was more like that. First customer's actually on the road that I'm on, so that's only going to take a couple of minutes to get there to that one. Get onto the road's the biggest problem. Bit windy, next one, 1.6 miles to go to the second customer. It's 10:27, that's both the orders done. The customer very kindly gave me a £1 tip on that one as well, so that worked out really nicely, that little job. So head back to Broadwater now, probably about 2.5 miles away I should think from there. Still showing not busy, but at least we're getting towards, once we get to like 11 o'clock KFC opens and everything, so we'll get towards lunchtime. I'm back in Broadwater, it's just come in on Uber. I actually got a £1.45 tip for the Starbucks that I did in the rain earlier, so that was very nice. I've just got to go and drop some paperwork off for something that I've forgotten, which is only up the road in Tarring. There's 3 drivers sat around Broadwater chatting to each other, so not a lot going on at the moment. So I just popped back home and I might as well go and drop that off. If I get an order, I'll leave the apps on. If I get an order on the way, I'll still carry on with that. But just going to nip off to Tarring now. So I decided to pop back home for a minute. The same 3 drivers that were at Broadwater were still there when I got back. Plus they've been joined by a couple of extras. So I thought, well, there actually wasn't any bench space to sit on. So I thought I might as well come home and sit in my comfortable chair. And I'm actually closer to Costa Coffee here. So if anything comes in from Costa, I might get it. And I can use the loo as well. So I might as well sit here comfortable. It's now 11:03. Now I've done £6.97 on Deliveroo. And £5.35 on Uber. Greatly helped by the 2 tips that I've had. Oh yeah, we sit and wait. I'll let you know when I get an order. I thought I'd tempt fate and make a coffee, because if I do that I'm bound to get an order. And I'll have a Huel bar as well, because I'm starting to feel a bit hungry. I've been sat here for quite a while. It's now 11:47. I was just uploading some shorts to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Finally, at last, a job has come in. KFC from Broadwater, just up the road. £3.54 on Deliveroo. And it's just going just into town, just down the road. So I'll take that. I'll get my gear on and get out the door. I always have a slight panic attack when the jobs come in that I don't get there quick enough when I'm waiting at home, because now I've got to get my gear on, get my coat on, get the bike back out again. I need the loo as well, I need a quick wee. So let's get moving, and I'll see you at KFC. Let's collect this straight. 1.4 miles to go to the customer, basically in a straight line. That went off nice and easy, and as soon as I clicked arrived, it came up for a co-op, £2.90. My Just Eat shift has also started, but I paused that for the meantime. So I'm going to go and do the co-op, only £2.90, but it's going very close. So, and we're not far from it, so let's go do that. And the sun's come out as well, funny old weather. Collected one bag in the pan. That's done, very simple. The customer gave me a £2 tip, which was very kind of her, and unfortunately she had COVID, but she was very good. She had her face mask on, and she let me leave it just sort of on the floor outside the door. Had to do her age check, because it was a bit tricky to see her driving licence, but I got her date of birth and she was lovely. So it's very generous of the customers so far today. Lots of tips. Well, not lots of orders, but so far the orders that I've done, most of them are tipped, which is the exception. That doesn't happen too often. It's funny how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you get lots of tips, sometimes you get none at all. I just put my Just Eat on again. I'm going to stick to the golden rule, no McDonald's. I don't care how quiet it is. We're sort of in town area now, so good options to get jobs. But that one, like I say, was £2.90 that job, but with a £2 tip, £4.90, that was nice. That's helped a lot. Well, that was funny. It just came up with a Just Eat order, which I haven't done a Just Eat for ages, mainly because I haven't got any shifts. But it was paying £6 something, and then straight away I accepted it, and then went to ride there, and then they cancelled. And now it's come up with that it's paid me £2.97. Whether I'm going to actually get to keep that £2.97, if that's going to disappear, I'm not sure. But hopefully, that'd be very nice if they actually pay you for cancelled orders now. So I might have just earned £2.97 for nothing there. Apologies about the wind here, I'm right on the seafront. It's just come in on Just Eat for a Johnny's order. £5.62, which I wouldn't normally take it, because they're notoriously slow there, but at least we're on Just Eat, and if they do take a while I can get waiting time. One day, before they capped the limit, I got paid £30 for waiting an hour and a half there, I think, for one burger. They're absolutely ridiculous, but hopefully they've cleaned their act up a bit. And it's not going too far either, so we'll go and see Mr. Johnny, see if we can get that. Very close to a lamppost on the right hand side, on the trees. Look at that. I used to drive a lorry. I'm glad I'm on a bicycle these days. I don't envy him that job at all. Although I'm sure he's currently earning more money than I am at the moment. But then again, he deserves it. Or she. It's one of those rear steer trailers as well. He's got to get around to Asda. Asda? No, not Asda. Iceland. It's just round the corner. Look how close it is to those lampposts. It's surprised one of those hasn't been taken out before. Bike's locked up, just opposite Johnny's. This is the nice thing about being on a bicycle. You can park right outside all the time, and I will lock it up just in case. That actually only took about 3 minutes, so now I've got 2.6 miles to go to get there. Just going to walk through the town here and get on my bike here to cut off a bit of the journey, because it's a little cut through here. This is where in the summer I do my Punch and Judy shows in the town centre at the sandpit in the centre here. Well, they have the sandpit during the summer by HSBC Bank. Dropped off, not too bad a ride, but it did start raining again. Another shower. It seems to be over as quick as it started, luckily. Where am I now? There's a chance I could get an order out Durrington way. It's showing not busy on Deliveroo, but I've got all 3 apps. My Just Eat shift finishes at 4 o'clock, so that's good. So I've done, it's still showing that £2.97, so now £9.09 on there. That paid £5.62 plus 50p bonus for that Johnny's order, so that was good. Let's see, has it stopped raining? Yeah, good enough. And got a bit of a sweat on there as well. That's good. It's just come up with a Sainsbury's for £3 something, but I'm not far from there, so that was ideal really, on Deliveroo. Some lasagnas, and it's going to a pub, which I know where that is, on South Farm Road, so that's easy. It's dropped off and now it is warm. I think I'm going to have to take my jacket off here. I'm sweating now. It's strange. No doubt I'll take it off and it'll rain again. We're now at 5 minutes past 1. If I don't get an order, I'll have a little count up, see how much we've done so far. Just came up with a McDonald's order on Just Eat, but turned that down. So far we've done £33.49, so if I'm right, I think that's about £8.30 something an hour at the moment. So not amazing, less than the minimum wage. But it is now 1 o'clock, so in theory, if we're going to get any lunchtime orders, it should be around about now. We are definitely not doing McDonald's. So done 20 miles so far, and I've gone down 1 bar of battery, so let's have a look, see what we've got. So that's 368 miles I've done since I bought the bike. Range of 54 miles left it's saying, and that's on tour mode. If I go on to eco mode, I've got 87, but I don't know right on eco. So still plenty of juice left in the tank. Certainly should be enough to get me through another few hours till 5 o'clock. Stopped to use the loo, and an order came in for Greg's on Montague Street, and it's going to Goring by Sea. Total distance 3.5 miles, £5.65. Set part of the bike up back there. Walk up the street. Greg's just here. See what watches they got in. Load of rubbish. About 4 minutes. It was about 3 minutes actually. They found some steak bakes. That's now going 2.5 miles to Goring. That order's dropped off right by the co-op at Goring at the moment, so it'd be lovely if an order came in for that. But it's not popping up straight away. It's showing us not busy on Deliveroo. It's now 1:38. It's a good job we've had the Just Eat shift really. That's 3 on there so far. And reasonable payers as well, apart from the £2.97 one. Oh, well, the £2.97 I didn't do. I forgot about that one. That was all right. Yeah, I don't mind those £2.97s when I don't even do them. That's good. Yeah. So if not, I'll just pootle towards town. There's a chance I could get one at Durrington around here as well. But like I say, a co-op would be lovely if one came in just now. Please, Deliveroo gods, be kind. I'm going to hang around by the co-op, which is just behind me, just there, in the hope that I get an order. I'm going to have my heel shake. But the pub here, we used to pick up from this pub. I don't think it's on there anymore on Just Eat. I think it was just a COVID thing. Get my heel shake. Where is it? Buried up in here. There we go. Banana flavour. This tastes a bit like, you know those old penny sweet bananas? Tastes just like those. It's nice, I like it. And they do these, I've got chocolate ones as well, which are really nice. I've had chocolate powder. They're expensive though, they're about £3.50. This is the life. Cheers! Lovely. This plan doesn't seem to be working. It's now 2 o'clock and nothing at all. 2 o'clock's always a bit of a danger time as well. Sometimes it can go quiet then. Normally when I'm out all day, I normally stop at 2 o'clock for some lunch. I think I'm going to give up on the co-op here and head back towards town. I think that's going to be my best option. I think they've had trouble around here lately. I'm not sure what this police thing is here with this box out front. If anybody knows, let me know. It's good they're being a bit more visible. There's been a lot of bike thefts as well lately, so I'm going to be extra careful with my baby. No one's taken my bike. At last, order come in for co-op, funny enough, but not the co-op that I was waiting outside, the co-op in town, which I was just sort of riding towards. £2.90 something, Deliveroo, going local. It'll do. It's better than that. Out's better than now, as they say. Easy job, 2 bottles of wine in the pannier. Order dropped off. One came in pretty much straight away for Shah's, which is a chicken place on Montague Street. Chicken can be notoriously a bit slow, especially in there, but we shall take it and we shall see, because there's not a lot else going on and we're not far away either, so off to Shah's we go. Shah's is actually next door to Greg's, where I went earlier. Just along here. I'll just park the bike straight outside, I can keep my eye on it. Well, that was a 10-minute wait, and I was getting hassled by some guy who was claiming he was a driver who wanted to transfer some money into my bank account and then me draw the cash out and give him and he would give me 20 quid or something. He asked me twice about that. I've got a feeling he's the same guy that Atlanta bumped into a few weeks ago and was asking for somewhere to live. I've got a feeling it's the same guy, just a chancer, saying that he lives in Eastbourne, but clearly he's in Worthing, up to no good. Anyway, we've now got 0.8 miles, get on my bike. That order's done. I'm in town and it came up, put Just Eat back on an Uber, and it came up for a £5.41 Just Eat from Subway up at Broadwater at Cricketers Parade, going a distance of 2.7 miles. So not a bad little one there. Bit of a wait there. I'm not sure if I get any reimbursement from Just Eat for that or not. We'll see. I think it was one of those funny ones. It was either 9 or 10 minutes or something. We'll see. It's now going. Let me see. Oh, down by the hospital. So not too bad. It's just pretty much downhill from here. Just dropped it off. I got paid 45p extra for the amount of time that I waited at Subway for that one. So it was better than nothing. I thought it was going to be nothing. What time are we on now? We are now on 3:15. Not too much longer to go, luckily. Looking forward to getting home. It is showing moderate on Deliveroo as well. Just I've got chewing gum on my strap, on my bag. I just wiped it off with some tissue. Disgusting. Why do people do that? I don't know, I'll pick that up on the wall or something when I put my bag down. Animals. At least it's not seagull poo again. I've had that before. That ruined my day completely once when I got pooed on. I came to hang around outside my favourite place, Waitrose, which is behind me, and a Morrison's order's come in. I think it was £3.24. It's not a good pair, and it's going It's going somewhere along the seafront, so it's not a great job, but we'll give it a go. See if it's ready or not. I used to never go to Morrison's because the security guard, when I used to ride my scooter, he always used to make me take obviously had a full-faced helmet on, and he used to make me take my helmet on, which was a pain in the neck in the winter when I also had a balaclava on as well. One day I went in there and he was like, take your helmet off, and I took it off and just had my balaclava on. I think it then looked like I was about to rob the place. He didn't really know what to say after that, because this was during COVID when you had to wear a face mask, and my balaclava was my face mask, so I stopped going there after that. I got fed up with arguing. But now I'm just wearing my helmet, so it should be no problem. It's 8 items, so not too bad. They do loads of the Amazon Prime deliveries there. I don't know if you can see through the bus shutters. There's a girl just loading up her car with a trolley full of shopping. They do loads of it there. I don't know if it pays any good or not, but I wouldn't want to run a car for it. I'm better off on my bike, I think. But yeah, they've got a whole Amazon Prime section here now. For 8 items, that's pretty heavy. Look at these dogs for Halloween, look. Dog skeletons, giants, they're pretty cool. I like those. 0.9 of a mile to get there. Order dropped off, it's now 3:37. I'm going to go for a little ride along the seafront. The other day, I think yesterday actually, they were filming a period drama thing on the seafront at the Lido. And this is all the lorries for it here. I can see a Punch and Judy show just over the back there. It's interesting seeing all the camera gear there in the Punch and Judy booth. That booth looks a bit familiar. I've got a feeling I've seen that on some other stuff before. I think it's a film prop. It was well weighted down though in the wind. I just stopped off at WH Smith to see if I could get a diary for next year, and they didn't have the ones that I want. But I got an order come in for £5.88. I thought it was more than that actually, for Fat Twins, which is inside Casper's. So I'm going to just down the road from there, so I'm going to go and get that. It's going quite a distance, 3.8 miles. Going through the hole. Back here. A 10-minute wait in there. Hopefully I'll get some reimbursement on that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's quite a distance this one, isn't it? I'm going to get a sweat on now. So what it's done, and my Just Eat shift has ended where it was supposed to end at 4, but that can be going a bit longer. Got back to Broadwater and one came in for the Co-op, which should finish me off nicely. It's going down onto the seafront, so I'll have to ride all the way down there and back again. But at least it's a nice little one to finish off with. That order's done. It went to the new flats on the seafront. It is now 4:55, so I'm going to go offline and head back home, and then I'll let you know how things went. Hello, so I'm back home at last and just worked everything out. My bike, in terms of the range and the charge, I did 43 miles on it today, so I've got a sore bum. I used 2 bars of battery and I've still got 3 bars showing left on it. So I reckon I could get, well, I'm not sure how much I could get out of it. I don't know if I could get the same again out of it. It'd be interesting if I could get the same out of it again, like 80 miles, that'd be incredible. Now, in terms of my earnings on Deliveroo, I've got it all in front of me, sorry for looking down. Deliveroo, I did £29.17 plus £3 in tips, which was £32.17. Uber, I just did the one on there, which was £3.90 plus a £1.45 tip, which was a total of £5.35. Just Eat, I did £28.14 with no tips at all. Obviously you can't tip on the app on there, so the only tips you're going to get on Just Eat are cash, which are pretty rare these days. So the grand total was, drumroll please, ding, £65.66, which if you work that out, which I did, if I've worked it out correctly, is roughly £8.20 an hour. So less than, is the light gone weird on there, or is it my eyes? Apologies if the light's weird on this. So that works out £8.20 an hour, so less than the minimum wage. And then once you've taken out your tax, national insurance, and your running costs of whatever vehicle or mode of transport you're using, you'll be on a hell of a lot less than the minimum wage. I think it was fair to say that the morning was a complete and utter waste of time today. I should have had a lay-in and maybe just started at 12. If I'd have started at 12, maybe you might be able to watch this video and work out if I'd have done £10 an hour or so. Possibly, I'm not sure. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching the video. The videos will get a bit better. I need to get a phone mount to mount my phone on the front of the bike. I've obviously got one for my phone that I'm using when I've got my maps on and everything, but I need a second one so as I can record with that as well. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you give the video a thumbs up and give me a subscribe, it would be really good. I'm going to go now and have my dinner. I'm going to have more Huel today. I'm going to have a day of Huel and try and be good because I'm off to Benidorm tomorrow, as I said earlier. So I've got to pack my bag. Bloody noisy cars. Pack my bag, and then apparently we're getting up at 2 or something. We've got to go and pick Atlanta's mum up from Uckfield and then get to the airport, and I hate all that. But anyway, hopefully I'll enjoy it when I get there. So I'll be eating lots of bad food and drinking a lot when I get there. I'm going to make videos about that as well. So again, if you want to see me drunk, hit the subscribe button. I'm joking. Well, no, I'm not actually. Anyway, I can't even talk. I need food. My t-shirt's soaked in sweat as well. And I'll see you all later.